Hello sa ating mga math-tiyagang taga-subaybay at nais math tuto dito sa ating channel, Sir Joel. Welcome po! Our topic is about solving quadratic equations, specifically by extracting square roots. Quadratic equations that can be written in the form x squared equals k can be solved by applying the following properties. Number 1, if k is greater than 0, then x squared equals k has two real solutions or roots. That is, x equals plus minus the square root of k. So, kukunin nyo lang yung square root ng k. Kung siya ay greater than 0, magiging plus minus. If k is equal to 0, then x squared equals k has one real solution or root, and that is x equals 0. No other answer if k is 0. And lastly, if k is less than 0, then x squared equals k has no real solutions or roots. So, eto, ang sagot naman dito sa property number 3 ay magiging imaginary roots. So, panghahawakan natin itong tatlong properties na to in solving quadratic equations in the form x squared equals k. Ready na ba kayo? If yes, let us have a sample. Example number 1, x squared equals 16. If you notice, our k here is greater than 0. So meaning, expected na ang ating magiging sagot dito ay plus minus the square root of 16. Paano yon? So our solution, sabi nga natin, take the square root of x squared side. Bakit kinuha ang square root ng x squared? Kasi, if you look at your problem, x squared, the exponent is 2. So to remove that exponent, you need to get its square root. At dahil kinuha mo ang square root of x squared, dapat kukunin mo rin ang square root ng 16, yung other side. Para na sa ganun, balance. Sabi nga natin, in an equation, kung ano ang ginagawa mo o ginawa mo sa kaliwa, yun din ang gagawin mo sa kanan. Now, square root of x squared is x, while square root of 16 is plus minus 4. Saan naman nanggaling yung 4? Diba, ang tanong ay square root of 16. Ibig sabihin nun, iisip ka ng number na kapag itinime sa sarili, ang sagot ay 16. And that is 4. Kasi 4 squared is equivalent to 16. That's why square root of 16 is 4. Kaya, ang sagot natin sa ating problem number 1 ay plus minus 4. Anong ibig sabihin nun? X equals 4 or x equals negative 4. Para nang sa ganon, yung ating statement or equation number 1 ay tama. Kung i-check nyo, 4 squared, 16. Negative 4 squared, 16 pa rin. That's why, in this problem, the values are 4 and negative 4. Okay? Ayos. Example number 2, r squared minus 100 is equal to 0. Well, in this problem, pwede mong ilipat, i-transpose yung negative 100. Although, sabi nga nung iba, wala daw namang transposition. E di, gamitin natin yung property of addition. Property of addition dun sa equality. So, ano ang ibig sabihin naman ng property of addition sa equality? Ay di, ito ang solution. Kung halimbawa, r squared minus 100, add 100 sa left side, and then add 100 dun sa right side. Kasi nga, your target is to remove this negative 100. And the opposite of negative 100 is positive 100. Kasi pag inad natin ang opposites, ang sagot nun, 0. So therefore, instead of r squared minus 100 equals 0, naging na siyang r squared equals 100. At katulad nung ginawa natin sa number 1, take the square root of r squared so as the other side 100. So, ano nga ang square root ng r squared? Makakancel yung 2 na exponent ng r, kaya siya ay r na lang. And then, square root of 100 is 10. Dahil sabi nga natin, pag sinabing square root, you are going to think of a number na once multiplied by itself, yun ang lalabas. So, in this case, yung 10. Bakit 10? Kasi 10 times 10, 100. 100 is equivalent to 10 squared. That's why square root of 100 is 10. And according to our property, sabi natin, if k is greater than 0, ang sagot palagi ay plus minus the square root of k. Eh di sabi natin, in this case, ang r ay 10 or r equals negative 10. Okay? Example number 3. 4x squared minus 225 equals 0. Sabi natin, transpose or apply addition, subtraction property of equality. So dito, sa case na to remove negative 225, edi add 225. Tama? Both sides. Anong matitira? 4x squared equals 225. Okay? Now, merong 4 nakalapit yung x squared. So, para matanggal yon, divide both sides by 4. Susundan? Okay, bakit ko dinivide sa 4 ang both sides? Kasi nga, may kalapit yung x squared na 4. So, ano ngayon ang mangyayari? It is now equal to x squared is what? 225 over 4. Sundan. Okay. And since you cannot divide 225 by 4 exactly, di katulad ng ginagawa natin, take the square root of x squared so as the other side 225 over 4. Uy, fraction. Okay, mahirap ba? So, alam na natin na ang square root ng x squared ay x. Pero ano ang square root ng 225 over 4? So, tingnan natin. Magiging na siyang 15 over 2. Bakit 15 over 2? Pagka i-multiply mo ang 15 by 15, the answer is 225. Pag minultiply mo ang 2 sa 2, the answer is 4. That's why square root of 225 over 4 is equivalent to plus minus 15 over 2. Ibig sabihin, dun sa ating problem, what are the values of x? 1 is 15 over 2, or the value of x is negative 15 over 2. And that is our example number 3. Okay? Ayos. Example number 4. Quantity x minus 4 squared equals 169. If you notice, in this example, meron ulit tayong exponent of 2. So, to solve this equation, take the square root of x minus 4 quantity squared so as the square root of the other side, 169. Again, square root kasi ang exponent given ay 2. And since our topic is regarding extracting square roots, so palaging kukunin lang ang square root. Now, in this new equation, makakancel natin yung exponent 2 and the given square root dito sa left side. So, ano ngayon ang natira? What you have left ay the x minus 4. And then, sa kabilang side, so happened that the square root of 169 is 13. Kasi 13 times 13 is 169. That's why our new equation now is x minus 4 equals plus minus 13. Now, since you are looking for the value or values of x, we will apply the addition or subtraction property of equality. In this case, since you have negative 4 on the left side, mag-a-add ka ng positive 4 both sides. Kaya, magiging na siyang x minus 4 plus 4 equals plus minus 13 plus 4. And then from here, magiging na itong x equals plus minus 13 plus 4. Now, let us solve one at a time. Ano ba ang ibig sabihin ng plus minus 13 plus 4? One is x equals 13 plus 4 and the other is x equals negative 13 plus 4. Ibig sabihin pala ng plus minus 13, one is positive and the other is negative. Now, to solve, so happen na yung 13 plus 4 is 17 and negative 13 plus 4 is negative 9. Therefore, in this problem, our x values are what? Positive 17 and negative 9. Okay? Ayos? Ayos. Muli po, thank you. Maraming salamat po sa inyong pagsubaybay. Palagi nyo lang tatandaan, maging matyaga upang matuto dito sa aking channel, Sir Joel. Salamat po.